Thanks for tuning back in with me. My name is Aisha Lynn, aka Naturally Ayi, and thanks for tuning in with me. This is where I review Black-owned hair and beauty brands, as well as post travel vlogs. Today we're gonna get into part 1 of a wash and go series. Now, everywhere else in the country, it's pretty much like spring, but I don't know if you guys can see me sweating already, even though the AC is on. It is hot here in South Florida. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a jump start on 5. I think I have 5 total gels that I'm gonna go ahead and demo for you guys and show you guys which one is gonna give the best wash and go. But before we go anywhere, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and check out AishaLynn.com for more curls and travel. Alrighty, so for today we're gonna get into this is a brand that is brand new to me. You guys have never seen it on my channel before. This is Kurlee Belle. Alright, so the gel that I'm using today is the Kurlee Belle Hemp Flaxseed Curling Jelly with agave nectar. It says it has no CBD oil or THC coconut oil, and it's humidity resistant. That's the reason why I purchased this one right here. Now this is a gel, so it is going to give a strong hold. So I am going to pair it with the Kurlee Belle Papaya Avocado Curl Milk. I'm not really sure if this is actually a leave-in, but I use it like a leave-in. Yeah, apply style milk and style hair as usual. So I use this like a leave-in. I actually really like these two products together. I was super surprised at how moisturized my hair was. I've only used these products one time. I used them once and I was instantly like, I need to review these products because they work really well for me. So I'm gonna do like a full review for you guys. I'm gonna show you a quick demo on how I apply it. I'm gonna show you what the wet look looks like, what it looks like dry after a day, after 3 days, and hopefully 5 days. It still looks pretty good. So I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end of that, and I'll let you guys know if there's any flaking or if there's not a lot of definition. Like, you guys are gonna see all of it. So let's just jump right on into the demo portion. Oh, before we do that, do the scent. I'm only gonna go ahead and review this product because this is what we care about. This is the gel, this is the wash and go review. So you guys can tell I've already used quite, right? Can you guys see? You guys see? I've already used quite a bit, actually about half. Say it's about here. I've used this product one time, so I'm really only gonna get 2 uses out of this 8-ounce jar. But I really liked my results, so I probably would go ahead and purchase this again, just so you guys know that off the rip. It smells really like chemical, clean, almost like a hospital. It's not a bad way, but if you're somebody that does not like smelling tropical or smelling fruity or smelling like food, this is probably going to be a gel for you, because it does not smell like, even though it says tropical fruit infusion with hemp seed oil, flaxseed, and agave nectar, it doesn't smell like hibiscus or vanilla or any of those warm, Caribbean, coconut scents that we're used to in the natural hair care world. So that's very interesting with this. It's clean though. It's like a clean, chemical almost type of scent. I don't know, you just have to try it for yourself. That's what I get from it. So let's go ahead and do the demo, because I'm running out of time before I have to go to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and do pretty much the whole head, and then I'll leave probably this front section here for you guys and show you guys how I actually go ahead and do that. So bear with me 5 minutos and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so I'm pretty much done. I just have this one top section to do. I got movement, I got definition. It's pretty soft. And these are the reasons why I absolutely fell in love with this gel on contact. I was like, yes, this is the gel that I'm probably gonna repurchase. Actually it smells good in my hair. So let me show you guys what I do after I've sectioned. My hair is a little bit dry just because it's been a little while since I came out the shower. I'm just gonna dampen it a little bit. It's not gonna be dripping. It's just a little bit. Okay, that's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead in with my leave-in conditioner. Now, when you're doing wash and goes, please make sure that you're putting on a leave-in conditioner under the gel. If you don't, make sure that you're washing out your gel within like 1 or 2 days. You know, you're not constantly just putting a styler on without a moisturizer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like that much. Oop, shit. Hella runny. Hella runny. So that's about enough. Start at the ends. Make sure them ends are good. Make sure there's none still running down my arm. And at this point, I have not officially detangled yet. I don't usually detangle in the shower because it's just too long in the shower. It's too long. So I usually detangle once I put a leave-in conditioner in. And I'll go in with my comb. Start at the ends, of course, and work my way up. Now I know that for most people, this alone is getting rid of your curl pattern. You can see my hair is now afro, you know, like an afro texture now, even though it was defined before. I personally have to do this in order to get all the knots out, as well as make sure that the product is evenly distributed throughout the whole head. And then I'll just pull at the ends to get any shed hairs. And that's the amount of hair that I lost from that one section. Not that much. And we like that. So you guys can see this is my hair combed out versus defined. Combed out, defined. Combed out, defined. Now, this is why I'm doing this wash and go series, because sometimes it's really hard to find a gel that's going to define your curls the way you want them to be defined. So that's why I really like this product. I showed you guys what it looked like before I started doing anything. Now look at it, you can see all the way to the bottom. There's just one little section to be used, and it's literally like just enough for my hair, just enough for 2 uses, and that's it. So Kurlee Belle, if you see this, please make this product in a larger container. The girls want it. Okay. All right. So now I've got a little chunk on my hand. You guys see it does not move. This is a firm hold, strong hold gel. This ain't going nowhere, okay? And I'm gonna start at my roots. It's always super important when you're doing wash and goes is to start at the roots so that you don't get puffy roots and nice defined ends. So what I mean by that, just like a relaxer, smooth that gel basically right onto your roots enough so that your scalp is like, oh, okay, we got a little something there too. It's a little mushy back there, so we'll work on that. Just a second, we'll fix that. Oh, the hell? Okay, fine. You can come forward. That'll make it easier. Okay, there we go. Start at the roots, in the front, and the sides. The part. Once you've done that, work your way down just a little bit. And what I like to do is kind of like this squeezing motion to kind of flatten everything, make sure that everything is, you know, where it should be. Kind of lay it down a little bit. Go back in with a little bit more product, and continue down the shaft. And smoothing it as you go. You'll see that your hair will start to form, you know, to define at the top, but you're not done. Going with a little more, and we're doing little at a time because we don't want to put too much product and then the hair doesn't dry. So we're only doing it as needed. Once you get down to like here, you can kind of just smooth whatever's on your hand and then go back from the top and smooth that all the way down. And I'll just smoothing it until it feels like every strand is coated. And then what I do with this particular gel is the Rake Method. So what that is you kind of, like, you'll see what happens here when I let it go is it kind of like, it's like super chunky. So, which is not bad, but you kind of don't want it to dry like that if you want like a nice fluffy wash and go. So I'll go in and kind of just start separating the curls like so, and I'm going like that, so it's like a rake motion. And what ends up happening is you get these nice pretty tendrils, and all of your ends are intact because you've smoothed them all the way down. What I mean by that is, you see these ends are a little jagged, they're a little rough around the edges, but these ends are really cute at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that, right? That comes from just doing this rake method. It's best to kind of separate them wherever the curls naturally want to separate. And then you can go in at the bottom and just fix 1 and 2 that seem a little frizzy still. And just smooth them. That way they dry that way. So last thing I'm going to do is just my usual little bump at the top. Now I would usually, now there's not much in here, but there is still some, so I will go ahead and just smooth this down. And we gonna get a little pin in there. So that is nice and smooth, and we're also going to put a pin to create a false bang. My standard. What I do is I open up the bobby pin like this and slide it in to my head, to my hair rather. And that'll kind of pull like the front 2 pieces up a little bit, and that creates like a false bang. Like after like the 3rd day of it drying, you can pull out, no, by like, yeah, like the 2nd or 3rd day, you can pull out the pins and your hair will it'll just be like that. So I'll definitely show you guys what that looks like. Gonna air dry just a little bit here. But I basically have to just go to work right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my headset on. It might dry a little bit funny, but it is what it is. And I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end of the day. So it's gonna air dry for about 8 hours. I probably will not need to hit it with the diffuser, but if I do, I'll check in with you guys. Alright everyone, so it's been about 8 hours. My hair is like 85% dry. It's really just here in the back. It's still a little wet, and most of the roots are still pretty wet. We can see it's dried really, really nicely. I have a pretty good definition just from day 1, and I wasn't like messing with it too much. There's no flaking day 1, and I just really, really, really like it. Fluff it up just a little bit, get some air in there, and see what happens with the rest of the week. Hey everyone, okay, so today is day 3. It is Friday, May 14th. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take down my hair. I'm going to go get my 2nd Moderna shot. If you haven't gotten your shot already, make sure that you do so as soon as you can and help the people out. So this is how I sleep with my hair, basically just like up in a high puff with a bonnet. And when I take it down, now if I feel like it's dry, I will go ahead and add some oil, some melanin multi-use oil. I don't feel like I need it right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff it out a little bit. Some of it is still wet because it was up in that high puff all day yesterday actually. Did a workout and just didn't take it down. But all my ends are really, really dry, really, really nicely defined. Good amount of volume. And I think I had mentioned it on day 3 is when I normally take out the pins. So I'll go ahead and do that. There's one. And there's the other. And usually, yeah, the volume will keep even though the pin is gone. And that's what I'm going for. It could go a little bit bigger, so we'll see what day 5 looks like. And I did wear black intentionally. I don't know if you guys can tell. 0 flakes. And that's why I love those 2 products together. I actually have to go pick up another one because that gel is empty, but this is my hair so far, day 3 with the Kurlee Belle Wash and Go. And I'll see you guys in 2 more days. Alright everyone, so this is now Monday, so this is I think day 6. In the morning, my hair looks like this because this is pretty much how I sleep when I forget to put my bonnet on. Just put in a high puff, and then by the end of the night it becomes like this weirdo thing. But anyways, let me go ahead and take it down and show you what the Kurlee Belle products did for me. And again, this is just dry hands. I'm not gonna go ahead and put oil on because I'm actually gonna go ahead and wash this out a little bit later today. But you guys can see, curl definition is still 100%. Definitely has more volume. If I go ahead and pull all these curls out. I definitely should have worn black so you guys can see if there's any flaking, but I see 0 or very, very few flakes for 6 days, no refresher. I didn't put anything extra in my hair. My hair actually feels really, really good. Normally my hair is crispy, crunchy. It does not like to go a whole week in a wash and go. But this actually worked out really well. I wouldn't normally allow it to go this long. Oh, you can actually see that, well, not see, but I can feel like there's a little bit of moisture on my hands. Normally I would not let it go this long, but I do love the results. And yeah. So I did let this go ahead and just air dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and read over my little notes that I had taken. I did let this air dry the entire week, so I did not defuse. Did fluff up pretty good. This piece is acting really weird, but if I put another bobby pin in there, it'd probably lay the way that I wanted it to, but it's okay. What else? Not too much fluffing was needed to make it get its shape, but I do feel like my shape does show that I do need like a haircut, like these straggly bits at the bottom, you know what I mean? So there is that. Like I said, it does feel pretty moisturized for not having anything in there for 6 days. So I would say that this is a very moisturized wash and go. Feels really great on my hair. Feels really great on hand and in hair. So I like it. I would definitely go ahead and repurchase. Like you guys saw, there's like almost nothing left out of this jar. It is pretty much empty, and I would definitely go ahead and repurchase the Hemp Flaxseed curling gel. If you guys have used this product, let me know what you think. If you tried the brand, let me know if there's any other products I should try from the line. Let me know if you like this wash and go. All right guys, drop me a comment down below. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in with me. Stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. I'll check you next time. Bye.